Okay, so in the last lecture we had completed till limit comparison, right? In this lecture we will start with the ratio test. We will start with the ratio test. Clear? What is the ratio test? Basically, if an is a series, clear, infinite series, then if limit n tends to infinity, a subscript n plus 1, that is the n plus 1th term, upon the nth term is equals to p, then we have two conclusions basically. If p less than 1, series converge. If p greater than 1, series diverge. P is equals to 1, test fails. That is, this test is not applicable if the p is equals to 1. Clear? For example, let's say let's take a question, say summation n equals to 1 to infinity 2n whole factorial over n factorial times n factorial. Let's say this one. So let's check. So your an is equals to 2n factorial upon n factorial times n factorial, and your an plus 1 is 2n plus 2 factorial upon n plus 1 factorial times n plus 1 factorial. Acha, so an plus 1 over an will be equals to, now this can be written as 2n plus 2, wait a minute, an plus 1 over an can be written as 2n plus 2 2n plus 1 times 2n factorial over n plus 1 times n plus 1 times n factorial upon 2n factorial over n factorial. So this will cancel out to give you 2n plus 2, or rather this is 2 times n plus 1 times 2n plus 1 over n plus 1 times n plus 1. Okay, so now limit n tends to infinity 2n plus 1 times 2n plus 1 over n plus 1 times n plus 1. Clear? So from here we get, that is equals to limit n tends to infinity. So these two can cancel out since 1 over n not equals to 0. From here we get 2 times 2n plus 1 upon n plus 1. Clear? 2n plus 1 upon n plus 1. Now from here what do we get? Here what we can do something key. We can apply L'Hopital's rule. So from here we get limit n tends to infinity. So this becomes 2 times 2. Clear? And here we have 1. Right? So this becomes 4. That is greater than 1. Therefore, summation n equals to 1 to infinity 2n factorial over n factorial times n factorial is diverging. Clear? Got it? This is the ratio test. Okay. Achha. Let's check the next test, which is the root test. Okay. One second. Okay, so the root test, or rather better call the nth root test. Nth root test. So the statement is given as let an be a series with an greater than or equal to 0. Acha, all these tests are for non-negative terms, right? Non-negative terms of an infinite series, keep that in mind. These are all for non-negative terms. Okay. For n greater than or equals to n, some integer, and suppose that limit n tends to infinity, nth root of an is p, then a. The series converges if p less than 1, diverges if p greater than 1. Achha, or p can be infinite also, right? Also p can be infinite. Achha, in the above also this is applicable. Okay, p can be infinite. I'm writing it here. P can be infinite. That is, if p is infinite, also then also it will be diverging. Clear? And third one is p equals to 1 implies that test fails. Not applicable when if p equals to 1. Clear? Let's check a problem. This much is clear, I guess. This much is clear, I guess. Okay. So the question taken as, let's say, check the convergence. That is, check whether it is convergent or divergent. Summation n equals to 1 to infinity 2 to the power n over n square. Clear? Okay. So an is equals to 2 to the power n over n square. This much is clear. Okay. Therefore an to the power 1 over n is given as 2 over n to the power 2 over n. Limit n tends to infinity 2 over n to the power 2 over n. What does it give you? Okay, what does it give you? Carefully notice this. Okay, this is n to the power 2 over n. Now the bottom portion, what happens to it is that, see, n to the power 2 over n, 2 over n tends to 0 when n tends to infinity. That means the bottom tends to 1. Therefore this will tend to 2. That is greater than 1. That is greater than 1. Right? Therefore it won't be diverging. Sorry, it won't be converging. It will be diverging. So if we take the reciprocal of this particular thing, that is summation n equals to 1 to infinity n square over 2 to the power n, then this would be converging. You know why? See, this becomes n to the power 2 over n over 2, and if you apply limit n tends to infinity, then this moves to 1, so this tends to 1 over 2, that is less than 1. Clear? Diverging and non-diverging wala clear? In the next lecture we will be talking about alternating series, absolute and conditional convergence, and then we will be finishing our lectures on infinite series and sequences. Clear? So meet you guys in the next lecture.